Good morning, ChavezzSlovakians, which is afternoon, because I always post vids in the afternoon, but afternoon to you. How the hell are you guys doing on the East Coast? On the West Coast, it was a wonderful day, I'm assuming, which would be in the future today. Whatever, don't worry about it. Back to videos in the suggestions chat. Now let me tell you, they are plentiful, okay? But now we are back to just doing reactions that are being suggested in the suggestions chat on the Discord. I have these two saved. I'm pulling up the other ones right now. Alright. So stay patient on that. Just got the finals of the art. It's getting approved right now. We'll have shirts and thank you cards coming up. Where is the rest of this chat at? Fantastic. Alright, so let's get into it. Things that happened while I grew up. ChavezzSlovakia. There's a lot of things that happened. I love growing up stories. We just did a video a couple days ago about the weirdest things that you've gotten in trouble for, right? The dumbest things you got in trouble for at school. Those videos are always kind of nice because it leads to people telling fun and interesting stories from their life. And so this is always fun for us to do. This is about Jaiden Animations. I've never actually seen anything from her. So let's check it out. Yeah, let's do it.
When I was living on my own for the first time, I had to go to the store and get milk and paper towels. And that was the first time I was like, wow, I am such a freaking adult. I really appreciate the childhood my parents were able to give me. I'm really privileged to have grown up in a functional house where my parents didn't want me to die. I made a parent stories video a little over a year ago, and I rewatched it to make sure I didn't repeat any topics. And all I'm gonna say is those stories and animation are not worth 10 million views. That video, I don't like it. I don't like that video. My parents were really big on manners and being polite. We've got some Asian blood in us, so we can't bring dishonor to our family.
Nice.
We do all the typical things like call adults Mr. and Mrs., ask to be excused from dinner, make sure to thank everyone for everything ever, bow to our superiors. When my mom had new people come over to the house, she would make—
You sound like such a pleasant lady. Holy smokes, my parents tried with me and my sister. We do good with the Mr. and Mrs. part. Alright, we're good with that. The excuse from the table, maybe. I used to stand up when people would stand up and sit down from— I have a sneeze coming, please just go away. I have a, I just negotiated with the sneeze on camera. And it worked. We used to stand up and stuff, but I feel like it didn't really stick that much for people outside of our home group.
Make me introduce myself and shake their hand, and then when no one was looking, she'd pull me aside to a different room and quiz me. What color are their eyes? That was my mom's training course to get me to be good at eye contact, because I guess I used to be stupid and not look at people when they talked. But I remember that kind of backfired because I'd be so focused on memorizing their eyes that I wouldn't pay attention to what they were saying. Hi Jaiden, how are you?
Eye color. That's what I need right now.
Alright, loser, I've got a quiz to take. Now that I've got 20 years of aced eye quizzes under my belt, I'm an eye contact wizard. I graduated from my class in eye contact. I've got eye contact master's degrees.
It's on your eye.
Every once in a while, some people make me nervous and I get shy. But other than that, I'm an eye contact powerhouse. I realized more recently that I think sometimes I go overboard and just end up staring at people by accident, and it's very weird, and I'm sorry at everyone. My mom would also be really strict on me saying pardon all the time instead of what. Like, she would say something I didn't hear and I'd go, what? And she'd stick her head around with pardon? I wouldn't be a bimbo and be all, what? It's not like I was being a rude moron. One time my friend told me, Jaiden, I think you're the only person I know that says pardon. And like, that's all fine and dandy.
True.
I could respect my mom's request to use an underused polite word. But I can't. Because she's even worse. This is what she does. Mom, did you put my book somewhere? Huh? Objectively speaking, what is exponentially better than a huh? I started mocking her whenever she did it, and then she gradually stopped bothering me about saying pardon. Also, I realized I never told you that I had a lisp as a kid. My parents meme on me about it all the time, and a running joke in the family came from when I used to be babysat by my mom's friend, who's Italian. Which means she'd talk like this and have her house full of a spaghetti, and oh mamma mia.
Spaghetti?
I'm only half joking.
If that wasn't so adorable, it'd be offensive. But since it's so nice, it's fine. Spaghetti. As actually, you know what though? For real, every Italian person I know actually has a bunch of spaghetti around the house. Nick HQ included. It's everywhere.
He's very Italian. Yahoo! She would make pasta for me all the time, and whenever she would ask what I wanted for lunch, I would pathetically go, pasta with no sauce.
Pasta with
I wanted
no sauce.
pasta with no sauce.
Pasta.
Now, if my family would be having pasta for dinner, someone would end up going, I don't have a lisp anymore.
That's so
Sometimes it
ridiculous.
shines
I'm
through when I
sorry.
talk too fast or get sloppy with my words, but somehow I fixed it by myself. In first grade, we were learning about letter pronunciation, and when we got to S, the teacher explained that some kids say S with their tongue, when it's actually supposed to be behind your teeth. And I was like, oh. So I stopped doing
So
it.
put my tongue in my
Who
mouth.
knew that if you've got a speech impediment or some sort of hindrance or obstruction in your life, just stop it. Simple. You've got cancer. No, it's okay.
You can just stop it.
Just stop.
Yeah.
When I was learning how to swim,
I use that joke all the time. One of my favorite people now. I love that. Just stop that. Nobody gets that joke when it's out of context. I now have something to refer to. Remember that time she referred to things cancer? Do that. Just stop it. Just stop whatever that you're doing.
my
I love
mom and her
that.
friend, who also had a daughter my age, hired a swim instructor for us. And I don't remember a single thing about it except that she made us hang off the edge of the
Yep.
pool and just shimmy across the side. But I was terrified of these filters against the
Me
side and
too.
always refused to go across them
Yep.
because I was scared of being
Sucked
sucked
in.
or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how I passed that class because I refused to do the exercise. But at least I knew her eyes were blue. And then at the end of each lesson, she'd give us a piece of licorice, like we were dogs.
Ew.
I didn't like licorice.
Me either. Thank
Oh
God.
yeah, and also this one time I almost drowned and died. So my parents were having a bunch of their
That's
friends
a
over
segue
who
for
also
ya.
had kids for a pool party. There were
Segway, whatever.
a handful of pool toys like blow-up dolphins and beach balls, but we also had this floating foam mat. I was doofing off doing my own thing, and at one point when I was underwater, the mat drifted over top of me. When I had to go up for air, I hit the bottom of the mat, and I was like,
I'm gonna die.
time for advanced critical problem solving. So if this mat is over top of me, I can't get up to the surface to breathe. So what do I do? I got it. I'll simply become a child Hercules and lift 3 6-year-olds from underwater into the air with my twig arms. Rather than using one of my 4
Wow.
brain cells and swimming 2 feet to the side away from the mat, I decided to try and just bench press my way to survival. One of the adults realized I was being an idiot and also dying, and instead of being like, well, survival of the fittest, he dove in
Bear
and saved me.
Grylls.
So I didn't end up drowning of stupidity. Thank you, Mr. Chad. And now I'm here, on my own, moved to California, in my own place, not dead at the bottom of a pool, staring at everyone. Being honest,
Congratulations.
I love my family so much, and they've done so much for me. It takes a lot of effort to raise a person.
Yeah.
Just think about how helpless and stupid babies are when they start out.
If you don't touch them, they die. So that's kind of a big thing.
They can't do anything.
Not a thing.
You can just put a baby on the ground and do nothing. Just leave it alone, and it'll just
This girl is amazing.
pathetic. I'm so
She
thankful
thinks what everyone else thinks, and I love it.
and lucky my family's so supportive about everything I've been able to do, because I know not a lot of parents are like that. They even helped me sell merch at VidCon. They were so
Wow.
happy about it too. They came up to me after every day like, oh my gosh, Jaiden, everyone's so wonderful. The people who watch your videos are so sweet. Someone asked me to sign their shirt, so I just wrote Jaiden's mom. I was really nervous to pursue this career path because it can be a bit unpredictable,
Yeah.
but the fact that they're so proud and encouraging has helped me do so much more than I ever would have thought I could if I was alone.
Step it
So
out.
thanks, Mom and Dad. Brown, Hazel. So I just got back from VidCon
Their
Australia,
eyes.
and I wanted to say that
VidCon
was...
Australia? That place doesn't even exist. How do you do that? How do you do that? Man, that fan art is going hard. Oh man, we forgot to do that other fan art video. We were definitely supposed to most definitely not forget to do that video, but we won't do it today either. So send me a DM if you want me to do that, or leave it in the comment section rather, if you want me to do that. ChavezzSlovakia. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace. Oh, sorry. Video was amazing. I loved it. Every minute of it. It was spectacular. That's basically how I like to see these videos, rather than just like 1 or 2 stories, just like a whole like glob of life experience in one video. She's very satisfying to watch, and I appreciate the video. It's actually spectacular. I'll see you guys in the next one, ChavezzSlovakia. Peace.
Crocs, 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 Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. Wearing Crocs, boy. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. Wearing Crocs, boy. My Crocs are gold. My pops is old. My Crocs got soul. My Crocs are bold. I go to church wearing Crocs. I'm always turned wearing Crocs. My Crocs are great. Your Crocs are lame. With my Crocs, I can cross a lake. Crocs, 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 Crocs.